Yes, sir. This is my prediction. You know, I'm just gonna say, you know, 'cause I made a video about Georgia winning that championship. You know, I stand on that. You know, hey, come on, Zach got games. Put any YouTube to shame, man. Hey, stand on that, man. So look, Georgia in that championship. You know, like I said, I think Georgia. I already think LSU beat Alabama. Alabama gonna have one loss. You know, they gonna have one loss going to the SEC championship. You know, and Georgia gonna beat them, or Georgia could beat that undefeated Alabama. Georgia go to number 1, Ohio State 2, Alabama 3. You know, and I don't know who 4. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video about my playoff predictions or something. Either way, this video, you know, I was just thinking, you know, all this hype, you know, we had it in the off-season, well, not the off-season, you know, in the season, like mid-season, like around November, before the Michigan game, after Michigan State game, it was like, who you know, Georgia, who will win, Georgia or Ohio State? You know, a lot of people were saying Ohio State, you know, a lot of people saying Ohio State because, you know, they just beat Michigan State by like 1,000 points, you know. That would have Michigan State had no shot at winning that game, you know. And then it was like, who, you know, Georgia versus Ohio State. It was a lot of people saying, you know, a lot of posts on their Instagram, or Georgia and Ohio State, and then everybody else. Like, it was overlooking Bama. I was like, don't overlook Bama, because you know how Bama is. And I said it, like I say, man, people are overlooking Bama. Bama was struggling with Arkansas, you know, and, you know, Ohio State. We got them dragging Michigan State like chain Ronnie Liz and just dragging them with a super turbo diesel truck. You feel me? Like, the game was like 28-7. I don't even know what they said. The game was like, Ohio State had like 28 points. By the time you could really sit down, you feel me? But either way, and it was like, Georgia versus Ohio State, everybody else. Who will win if Georgia and Ohio State played right now? It was like, Ohio State, because, you know, this and that, they got a high-powered offense. You know, Stetson Bennett with fold, you know, all this, you know. And a lot of people want to see Georgia defense versus Ohio State offense. You know, and guess what? We could very well see it this year. It's very possible to have. You feel me? Like I said, Ohio State schedule easy. I mean, on paper at least. Georgia's schedule easy on paper. Like I say, the game's got to be played for all we know. So, Florida State could make the playoffs for all we know. I mean, I doubt it. You know, but the season got to be played, you know. But hey, so I want to know right now, if Georgia was to play Ohio State right now, who y'all think? Who y'all got? Because you already know home run. No, and you can't say, he a Georgia fan. No, man, like, come on, it's not. Like I say, my biasness is irrelevant, because I bashed Georgia a lot last season. You feel me? But I predicted things to be right, though. So you can't say I'm just a biased, delusional Georgia fan, because I've been called that ever since I started this. You know, ever since I started talking football on Instagram and YouTube, you know, I've been called delusional, but somehow I be right. And then the people that call me delusional go ghost. You feel me? Either way, you know, you would have C.J. Stroud versus Stetson Bennett. You know, see the matchup go to that's Ohio State. Running backs, people saying, running backs, you know, Ohio State. I mean, that's irrelevant. You know, Travion Henderson, monster. But it's like it ain't fair, because Georgia split stats between 4 running backs. So, I mean, running backs, you know, just have to say even. Receiving room, you know, personally, I would say Georgia. I mean, I gotta say Georgia, because I mean, like I said, Ohio State, outside of JSN, I mean, they leading receivers. They leftover receivers returned 4 touchdowns together and less than and like 400, 500 yards. You know, Amiku, Marvin, and Julian have 4 touchdowns together. 3 came from Marvin, 1 from Booker. You feel me? Like, Georgia have Ladd McConkey, A.D. Mitchell, you know, Aaron Smith, who guess what, been hurt just like Julian Fleming has, and has done way more, I ain't say way more, has done more. You know? Simple. Receiving room, you know, I can say, think about it. Okay, JSN better than, you know, JSN over Brock Bowers. I mean, I ain't gonna say that, you know, even though Brock Bowers the best at his position, you know, but JSN, you know, over Brock Bowers, you know, but look, but A.D. Mitchell A.D. Mitchell, Marvin Harrison, I say tied. No, I say tied. No, Eric Gilbert over Julian Fleming. I don't even know where to go. Like Gary Jackson. You know, he was Georgia leading wide receiver in 2020. You know, he just banged up all last year, a knee injury. You feel me? Aaron Smith. Come on. Ladd McConkey solid. Like Ohio State is not like Georgia. You feel me? They get, like I say, Georgia wins that battle in receiving room. I mean, you have Darnell Washington, Eric Gilbert, Brock Bowers, Aaron Smith, A.D. Mitchell, Ladd McConkey. You feel me? All those dudes, you know, contributed. I mean, right now Ohio State got JSN and Marvin. The rest is unknown, even though even Marvin unknown. But he's shown flashes at least. But he's still an unknown. But JSN certified. He's certified, you know. But O-line is equal. You know, O-line, I say equal. You know, Perry Johnson, Roger Jones, you know, like I say that's equal. So offense is equal. I mean, yes, Ohio State got the better quarterback, running back. You know, Ohio State got an upper hand like as the individual, but I mean, Georgia got the depth. You feel me? Wide receiver, Ohio State got the best wide receiver, but as far as depth, you know, Georgia got the best receiving room. I mean, Ohio State got more talent, no doubt. I mean, they got 4 stars, 5 stars back after back. But Georgia has experience, but y'all love saying that word about Georgia defense because we say we lost everybody, you know. So Georgia lost everybody on defense, but the offense is more experienced than Ohio State offense. So how the world is Ohio State offense just automatically better? I mean, just quarterback. Like I say, a quarterback can't run the whole show. You gotta have help. Feel me? Like, I remember last season, I'll never forget this. Joel Kellogg said, this same dudes that overhyping Ohio State now and underrating Georgia, overlooking Georgia, same sports analysis, all these dudes, man, same dudes doing this. Joel Klatt, last year, y'all don't know, 2020 season, I don't know if y'all remember this. He said that BYU would beat Georgia because Zach Wilson was the better quarterback. They had a better quarterback. And Georgia didn't have no consistent quarterback. You know, even when he said that, I think JT Daniels had threw for 400 against Mississippi State around the same time he said that. You know. But either way, he said BYU was better than Georgia just because of a quarterback. Even Colin Hurd, he was like, what? Like, he was shocked. He said that. And Joel Klatt was serious. And the next game, after he said that, Coastal Carolina beat BYU. So college football is all about quarterbacks. That's what it is. It's quarterbacks and flashy wide receivers, flashy quarterbacks, flashy wide receivers. Look at Sam Howell. People love, like, North Carolina being in the playoffs just because of Sam Howell. Sam Howell's a predicted top 3 pick, and overlooking his O-line, and he lost Dayami Brown, Daz Newsome, and his 2 running backs. He lost all his weapons. And they still just thought he was just gonna snap a finger and ball out. Like, what? You feel me? Spencer Rattler. had all this hype, you know, but they're supposed to be the Heisman winner, number 1 pick, or number 2, behind Kayvon or whatever. Look what happened. So, just because CJ Stroud, just, you know, I ain't gonna say, I mean, Stetson Bennett not gonna be a high draft pick or even get drafted like CJ Stroud will. I mean, even if CJ Stroud have a bad year, I still think he'll go 3rd round. You feel me? Regardless, so. But like y'all so worried about quarterbacks. Like y'all overlook the whole team. So yes, offense is even. We go on defense. Georgia returning Robert Bell Jr. Georgia returning Nolan Smith. Ohio State don't have a Nolan Smith. Ohio State don't have a Jalen Carter. Ohio State don't have a Kelee Ringo, even though Denzel Burke may be good, but he's not Kelee Ringo. I mean, even though Kelee Ringo just went outstanding, but dude, he had some good games. He showed some flashes. Then of course, he went against Jameson Williams, and you know it was okay, yeah. But that's Jameson Williams. I mean, but like I was saying, Georgia lost everyone. But they still returning more NFL prospects than Ohio State is. Make that make sense. Like, people think Ohio State just automatically gonna have a top 15, top 20 defense because Jim knows. But saying, oh, Georgia gonna have a step back. Georgia gonna take a step back because we lost 5 first rounders who could have been way more. With Adam Anderson and Tykee Smith. You feel me? Like, Tykee Smith back. You feel me? Y'all forgot about him. You feel me? Like, Tykee Smith back. You feel me? So it's like, guess what? William Poole, he's back for his 35th year. He's the dime. Free safety. It's a strong safety, whatever safety. Chris Smith. Think about it. The D line. I'm gonna just go the whole personal line up. 11, 12 players. And Georgia defense, if they was trying to play right now. I mean, defensive tackle, you would have Zion Lowe. But nose tackle, you would have Zion Lowe. Defensive tackle, you would have Jalen Carter. You know, outside linebacker, Robert Bell Jr., of course. And Nolan Smith. That's the front four. The middle linebacker, Tresman Marshall. And I'll say Jamon Dumas Johnson with Smile Monday and Xavier Sawyer rotating in. You know, competing for that 3rd spot. Cornerback, I say left corner, outside corner, Kelee Ringo, Nyland Green. With the slot, William Poole. No, with a slot, I say Javon Bullock. You know, cause dude has some muscle, dude big, no pause. And dime, you know, William Poole in the dime formation. And y'all talking about Ohio State wide receivers. But what about Georgia defense? Think about, like, I don't get it. Georgia has recruited defense just like Ohio State has recruited offense. Ohio State signed 2 to 3 5-star wide receivers. Guess what? Georgia signed 2 to 3 5-star, 4. Georgia signed 4, 5-star defensive players. You feel me? Like, this is how it is. I mean, but get what? Like I say, Tykee Smith. I don't know. Maybe he plays safety this year. I don't know. Maybe I think he'd go back to safety. Like, he go real safety. I don't know if he plays slot. You know, I don't know how that gonna go. But either way, Ohio State defense, you know, it could be better. Well, I ain't gonna just bash them. It could be better. But how better? Like, how better can it? Yes, it can look good against Nebraska and Wisconsin and you know, Maryland. Well, although Maryland, I ain't gonna sleep on Maryland this year offense. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna bash Maryland offense because it could be the 3rd best in the Big Ten offense, SEC. Either way, like I was saying, you know, yes, it look good against Northwestern, you know, and all them other teams that don't have no talent, like they don't have no wide receivers drafted in like 35 years or something. You know, yes, it could look good again. Like, I can't name one Wisconsin wide receiver in the NFL, or Northwestern, or Iowa. I mean, off the top of your head, I'm just saying, like, I ain't saying no dude's talented. I ain't saying no dude's not talented. It's just like they don't. They offense so watered down. It's simple. So yes, Ohio State can have a top 15 defense this year, but to the degree of what, you know, it could be a top 15 defense off stats, but still the 35th defense off film. I mean, Georgia and Alabama, man, they got a squad, and Georgia got a squad. Like, so that's what I'm saying. If Georgia Ohio State play right now, who y'all think will win? Because everybody, you know, just got Ohio State. Yeah, you know, that's how 99% of people gonna say Ohio State. That's not Georgia fans. You know, this is how it is. You know, you gonna have everybody saying Ohio State. But tell me how is Ohio State better than Georgia? You can't. Other than quarterback, that's the only thing you see. And you can say the offense, but Georgia offense is more proven than they is. I mean, think about it. You take Georgia, best teams defensively. They played. I mean, Clemson. That's the thing about Clemson. You know, no one hurt Georgia. You know, Georgia scored 3 points on offense versus Clemson. But if you look past Clemson, and if you factor in Georgia's best team, Georgia played defensively, and Michigan, Alabama, Kentucky, I guess, Auburn, whatever, you know, and compare Ohio State versus Oregon, Nebraska, Michigan, and Penn State, it's equal. So that's why I don't understand how everybody just overlooking Georgia and just focus on two teams. Let me know what y'all think, man. Georgia versus Ohio State. Because that might be the play. That might be the national championship right there. It very well could be. And it most likely will be. You know, hey, just let me know. And give me good reasons, too. Like, what y'all think? I mean, sure, if you a Ohio State fan, sure. If you a Georgia fan, sure. You feel me? So, let me know. Because Ohio State and Georgia play right now. I mean, I'll say Georgia wins. I'll say 35, 24. I'll say Georgia wins 35-24. Because, like I say, they won't run the ball on Georgia. And C.J. Stroud won't run the ball on Georgia or anybody. So he going to hold them back. And Georgia just going to stop the run. And JSN, you know, he's a mismatch. Guess what? We're going to double him. Georgia going to double him. And he going to have Keely Ringo on the outside against Marvin. Or Miko or Julian Fleming. You know, that he going to hold him to 75 yards or under. So then it's just, you know, what can Ohio State defense do? And Ohio State defense playing the first game against Georgia. I mean, he going to make Stetson Bennett look just like he did versus Michigan. You know, he going to have the ball, run the ball. Because you're not going to create, you're not just going to get tough, you know, just like that. That takes time. You feel me? To play fast, physical, and mentally for 4 quarters, that don't just come over one game. You know, that you got to have the right players, you know, that bought in. And it could be your senior not bought in, but your true freshman could be bought in. He might start over, you feel me? So either way, and I don't see nobody on Ohio State stopping Brock Bowers and Eric Gilbert and Aaron Smith. He's the fastest player on the field. Nobody gonna catch him. And the Ohio State defense gonna have Stetson Bennett dropping 400-500 yards. So, like I say, Georgia will win. Like I said, Georgia will win 35-24. Now, that's the first game. Like I said, now, towards the end of the season, if it was like the last game of the season or national championship, then I would say Georgia still wins. You know, maybe 28. I say 31-28. You know, Georgia winning by a field goal or something. You know, but right now, first game, 35-24. But yeah, let me know who y'all got, Georgia or Ohio State, man. Season almost here. You know, Trayvon Walker looking good. You know, the Raiders versus Raiders, you know, dude. Hey, y'all sleep on Trayvon, I'm telling y'all. But nonetheless, I'm out, coach.